Morning guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video on my Renault 5 GT Turbo. I know loads of you have been waiting a long time for this. I've had a clean up. She's out of the corner. I cleaned all the parts down. I've cleaned the Renault, we've got it on the ramp, and I've refreshed my memory of where we got up to. I thought that I completed all of the welding, but I have some sad news. I have found another hole that needs repairing, which was hidden and we didn't know about. I jet washed it all, cleaned all in the arches so I can prep them, get them all stone chipped, stone chip all of the seals in the inner arches up here. I'm going to do the whole lot in stone chip there, and probably the backs of the wings. And when I was having a sort out, I found a questionable plate, and said questionable plate, which I don't know where I've put, was glued on. So I didn't realise that it was knackered. So I'm going to try and show you down here on the top of the, see, I didn't replace, we cut the inner seal lower down where you can see it inside here slipped up in the hole. So we cut it lower down because the top of the inner seal was all good, but look at all this glue and it's hiding a hole at the top of the inner seal here, which is not very good, and gonna be a bit of a nightmare for me to get that out so we can repair that. But the other inner seal at the top was fine, and all of this inner seal was perfectly fine as well, and that's why I didn't bring the inner seal right up here. There wasn't no need. We cut it midway through the outer seal down the bottom, and we joint it down there and that come up to there. So now we have a new hole, and that sort of scarpered my plans, because all of that is all new and none of that needed mucking around with. So we didn't see that before, which is a bit of a bummer, but I've had a proper walk around it. I still thought I had to repair the back, it's been such a long time, but we've done that. I remember there's a load of people were moaning because it's not pretty. I don't care, it gets covered up and it's not going to detract from the value of the car. I'm not building a concourse car, as you all know. I just wanted, well, I drove this in here. I just wanted to give it a blow over, and when we removed the plastics it was rotten, so that didn't go according to plan. So technically every single thing on this has been repaired and replaced, which is good, apart from that one hole over there. So we're going to have to do that today. My plan was to mask this off, stone chip the seals inside the arches, and do the inner wings all in stone chip. I'm not actually a million miles away from priming the shell. A few more little odds and sods to rub down. You see a bit of shiny here and there, but in general, finish sanding in the light area where the lights go, and sand this. Well, to be honest, I probably haven't even got to prime that, but if I'm going to paint it, I may as well paint it all in one hit, so we'll do that. Yeah, I'm not a million miles off of getting this in primer. I'm going to do the shell as one job, and then the engine bay separately. I'll jet wash all that out as well. You can see all the lovely shiny hand painted hammerite that's been put in there. It looks absolutely awful. You see it all dripping down in here, look. So I'm going to treat it as two separate jobs. We'll get all of the shell sorted and we'll bag up the engine bay, but I'm going to stone chip all of the inner wing down all across the seals and then in the arches there, to try and give it as much protection as it can have for many years to come. So yeah, I'm not doing that today. The game plan has now changed. We're going to try and tackle this rust. I'm going to try and work out how I can cut that out the best I can. without stripping all that wiring loom off and everything out of the way. So yeah, when I've worked something out, I'll come back with an update. See you in a bit. There we go. Cut out, as you see on the time lapse, we cut out all the rotten crap. Just got some weld through primer on there. We've made a little plate. I tried to recreate the hole. Yeah, not very good at that. Let me put this plate on, I'll show you. Here we go. I tried to recreate the OEM look to match the other hole over there. Yeah, I'm not very good at stuff like that. I'm very amateuristic with the welding stuff, as you all know. But yeah, we cut the crap out and we've put some weld through primer over that lot, and I'm going to start welding that in. Wish me luck. See you in a bit. There we go, guys, as you just saw, all welded up, linished it down. I've run a little bead of seam sealer in there. We tried to make the hole to replicate it. I've just smeared a bit over the welds. I drilled 4 holes there and put some spot welds back in there. And over the weld I just smeared a bit of seam sealer. I'll end up puffing a little bit of red paint in there just for the sake of it. I don't know if you can see over there, yeah, so we've got a hole as well where it should be, and we tried to replicate that in there. Oh well, good job it's my car, isn't it? But in all fairness, you could have just left it all in and put a plate over it, and we didn't. We've cut it out, pieced it in now, so it looks like it should be there, so it's not too bad. Run the seam sealer down over the original. Some of it's broken away and what have you, where the metal warps, so the rest of it should be pretty good. So technically she's complete, all the welding is done. It don't look bad at all. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. You know my welding skills are very amateurish, but we've got a hole down there that we had to replicate, and it's a little bit oblong. But yeah, it's one of them things. But yeah, it's all done. No more welding. I mean, no more rot that we've found, and I'm happy. So I can move on to the next stage. Get some of this stone chip done in the next video. I'm probably going to stone chip all the arches, the bottoms of the seals in the rear arches, and get all that sorted. And I'm going to stone chip the whole inner wing as well. So that'll be my next job on the list. I'm going to tidy up. That's pretty much all I'm going to be doing today. Someone's come to look at a car, so there ain't really anything else I can film. But we're making progress, and we're getting there slowly but surely. So as always, a massive thanks for watching. If you like this sort of thing, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you very soon on the next one. Stay safe and be lucky.